Hello and welcome to the third video under Object-Oriented Programming. In this video, we'll be seeing about variables and constants. Let's start with variables. The definition of variable goes like, a variable is a content of a memory location that stores a certain value. It is defined or denoted by a variable name. The variable naming contains a sequence of one or more letters, digits, or underscores. Now, what are the rules for defining a variable? The first rule is that the variable name can have one or more letters or digit or underscore. The white spaces, punctuation symbols and other characters are not permitted to denote a variable. The third rule will be that a variable name must begin with a letter. And underscore also counts as a letter. The fourth rule would be that the variable name cannot be keywords or any reserved words in C++ programming language like if, else, for, etc. And the fifth rule would be that the data C++ is case sensitive language, and that is why the variable name must be written in capital letters that differ from the variable names in the same name but written in small letters. The types of variable. There are four major types of variables: local, instance, static, and constant. Local variable. These are the variables which are declared within the method of the class. Instance variables. These are the variables that are declared in a class but outside a method constructor or any block. The static variable is a variable that is also called in a class variable. This variable will have only one copy that is shared by all the different objects in the class. And constant variable is something that does not change. We use this keyword const, C-O-N-S-T, to make a program element constant. Moving to constants. Constants are identifiers whose value does not change. While variable can change their value at any time, constant can never change their values. Constants are used to define fixed values such as pi or the change of an electron or the charge of an electron, so that their value does not get changed in the program even by mistake. A constant is an explicit data value that's specified by the program. The value of a constant is known to the compiler at the compile time. Now there are four types of constants in C++ programming. That is integer type, floating point type, character type, and string type. How do you declare a constant? What are the rules? Now the first rule will be that the constant names are usually written in capital letters to visually distinguish them from the other variables, which are normally written in lowercase characters. The second rule is that there will be no blank spaces between the hashtag symbol and the define word keyword. So, for example, hashtag define pi 3.14. Now, hashtag and define will not have a space between them, whereas define and pi can have, and pi and the value of the pi can have. The third rule is that a blank space must be used between hashtag define and the constant name, and between the constant name and the constant value. Like I told again, hashtag define would be one word, pi would be another word, and 3.14 would be another number. So these three will have a space between them. Now hashtag define is a preprocessor compiler directive and not a statement, and therefore it does not end with a semicolon. We must remember not to put a semicolon over here, or else the define is useless over there. That is it for this video. In the next video, we'll be discussing some more features of C++. Thank you.